Good evening, Judah here. How may we be of service?
Well, you can be of service by raising our frequency.
Yes. Raising your vibrational frequency encompasses broadening the spectrum, contrast, and saturation of color that you perceive.
That I don't understand.
All vibrations are represented by color.
Okay.
So as your vibrational frequency is enhanced, so is your perception of color. Color being more clear and more saturated. And of course, as color is increased, each color increased in its vibrational output, eventually all colors become white in their full clarity and brightness.
Okay, so I started to say, okay, give us the ability to do that. But then I realized you were going to say you already have the ability to do that.
Well, as we increase your vibrational frequency, your perceptions of colors, as we said, will be increasing.
So you can increase our vibrational
Yes. And we will.
Why don't we go for broke?
We can do that. Be prepared to be inconvenienced in regards to your third dimensional life. The experiences we offer are delightful beyond words, and when you enter into them, you will not want to come out to maintain your everyday workaday life.
Yes, I've been there. Unfortunately, I came out. But yes, I understand that, and I guess Sunday night would be a good night to do that.
Well, we're sorry, we can't work in that manner.
Work in what manner? You mean taking up our frequency to...
Do you want it or not? It's not a matter of, let's schedule it for Sunday night.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
These sort of gifts are not scheduled for convenience. There's nothing convenient about them. They're retractable, irreplaceable, and require reverence.
Yes, I understand.
Now your wife has been asking us for groundbreaking messages. Things that have not been heard before through other channels. Things that are new. Things that are challenging to the spiritually minded. Things that are fresh, not recycled.
That sounds great.
We will be granting her request. Also, she has been asking for an increase of her clairvoyant, clairaudient, clairsentient gifts. A significant increase. We will also be granting this request. And she's also asked for a vast acceleration and dissemination of our messages. We will also be granting this request.
Excellent. Will the vessel be able to restrict non-necessary things in order to carry out some of these things?
Well, she won't have a choice. The priorities will be evident.
Good.
In light of the revelation given. The revelation itself will dictate the priorities. With certain messages and the power and emphasis with which they are given, will make the prioritizing very simple matter of choice. And there's no need to plan for anything, one day at a time, and everything falling into place, and helpers needed or coming on time.
Is it okay if I try and soak up as much energy from her as I can?
Yes, please. And she has also requested that those listening in various locations around the globe will receive visceral, dynamic, physical, and energetic manifestations. And we will also honor this request.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's exciting. I guess I better use my seatbelt from now on. I had no idea she was making such requests. Good for her. She's more courageous than I am.
In the coming days, she will be learning how to appropriate dragon fire and her relationship with said assigned dragon fire. And this partnership will allow her to be much more focused and bold in her asks, as she will not be concerned about backlash and the need for self-protection in the work she is engaging due to the stalwart, protective fire energy of said dragon.
Great. Let's blow some minds. Let's wake some people up.
Yes. Yes. Let's do that. Now, another request of this vessel. Part of her request: give me something new, something unique. Give me a message that is not been through the mill of conscious media. She is asking this because she has a very deep concern that the conscious are preaching to the choir. The conscious are speaking to other conscious ones. The enlightened are speaking to the awakened ones. All well and good, for there is a need for maturity and progression. However, it is becoming a boys' club. No one meant for it to be that way. But it's becoming a members-only sort of affair, and the mainstream is being left by the roadside without assistance. And who will reach the mainstream? Who will reach the religious? Who has the time, the patience, the energy, the fortitude to extract one from the grips of religion or from mainstream secular life, from atheism, from materialism? Who is it? They are not tuning in to conscious media. So how will they know what they do not know? And who will wake them up? This is a very deep concern of this vessel, and we concur. And so we are receiving this as a prayer from her heart to be allowed to be a forerunner in bringing consciousness and awareness to the average Jane and Joe, who perhaps have had no spiritual interest whatsoever, or have been locked down in religious mindsets. This will take class and intelligence and an understanding of how to manipulate the matrix. And so be it.
Yes, tonight I realize, after hearing that tonight, going through the different channels and everything, I was looking for something different. It's all the same.
It's all the same, and it's all being communicated to the same people, right, night after night, right, after night, after night, after night.
Yes.
And no one intended it for it to be this way, but so it is. And so there needs to be someone to break new ground here. Break new ground, and it might as well be this one.
Good. There definitely needs to be an expansion on the knowledge. It's getting too boring the way it is.
It's the fat feeding the fat more dessert.
Yes.
While the people who really need these offerings are hungry. No wonder they feed their hunger, their desperation with pharmaceuticals and alcohol and busyness and all other manner of addiction. What else is there? And were they to absorb some conscious media, the lingo, the language, the insider information is prohibitive. And so there is no on-ramp. There is no on-ramp for these to get on the path, the highway of holiness.
Yes.
This is a major concern.
So as we go along, any information you can give me to help support her in that would be welcome.
Well done. That is all for now. Thank you.
Thank you.